Hello guys, how are you? I hope all of you are well. So today I am discussing about some programming problems, and these programming problems are using C programming language. So C programming is a basic programming language, and now today I am discussing about this. So let's start the code. To start the code, I have to use an id which is code blocks. Basically code blocks is a good id for C programming and C++ and some more languages too. So you can get this id from a link, and that link I will give in the description box, so don't worry. Just open these code blocks. Here I am opening this. So this is the code which I have already made. So what happened when you are opening this id, there is nothing, and simply click on this file and click on new. After coming to this new file, you will have first save this file, and for this you have to click on save file as, and choose your location. As I have choose this location, so I will give the name, and here I am setting a name which is Fibonacci series. And finally you have to give its extension. This extension will show that what the file uh, will appear. I mean, is it a C programming file or something other? So just give its extension and then save it. After saving it, you will get the page to write something. So we all of you know that in C programming, what we should use first, we should use the basic header file, that is hash include stdio.h. um, Here you can that it already suggests. So stdio.h, and this is the main header file. After that you have to use in function, main function, and this main function will will consist of what I am writing on the body, that will be in between these curly brackets. So this is the basic structure. So now first I am writing the program to find a Fibonacci series using recursive function. So let's start it. And this is the code Fibonacci series, and this is the C programming code you can see here. Here I have commented some lines about this program, and here I am use of a header file which is stdio.h. stdio.h. H means a header file. H is the extension of a header file, and stdio dot means standard input and output. So actually what will happen then, all of this line of this code what we write here, it will consist in this header file. So then after then we will use main function, int main, or you can use void in between this parenthesis, and then we mention the value. And also as I have to use a function, so for this we know that creating a function, before we have to initialize this name in between the main function. So this is the basic needs. And also I need to scan the last terms, which because my question is write a program to generate Fibonacci series up to n terms. So what is the value of this n, that means the last digit of the series. So at first we have to input it, and then here in this part iteration is counted, because we know that in a Fibonacci series, first two digit will be added, then the result will keep in a third one, and then it swap its position. That means first digit will be the second digit will be the first digit, and the third digit will be the second digit. Then it will add these two digit and keep the value in the fourth variable. So this is the main logic of this series. But in this case, we can see that it will iterate the counterparts, and then in the function, user defined function, we use some recursive formulas, which is the main formula for this program, fib n minus 1. That means n n terms will be less than the 1. That means if the n is the 7, then it will be count the sixth position, the value of the sixth terms, and plus it will count the its more than one term, so that means the fifth terms. So this is the basic code. If we run all of this code, control F10, press control F10. Do you want to build it now? Now yes, I want to run this code. So click on yes, and here just close this part and wait some. Sorry, just again run this code. Here enter last term. Say I input the last term as a 5, and after enter I will get the series, the 1 1. This will be the first two digit, and the third digit is 2. So what happens? So 1 and 1, it will add these two numbers and keep this value 2. Then again this time this one will be this one will be the first number, and these two will be the second number. Then it will add these two numbers, and then the third one, that means 3, will be its sum. After then 2 will be the first number and 3 will be the second number, and 5 will be its answer. And after then 3 will be the first and 5 will be the second, then 8 will be the third one. So this is actually the main case. So I hope you can understand this code and also this program. So thank you, and I will give this code link in the description box, and also this ID's link too. So enjoy the video. Thank you.